Hi, you guys. Welcome back. My name is Carrie Penny. I am the Happy Crafty Homemaker, and welcome to Show and Tell number 74. Yeah, I'm in a pretty good mood today. It's been a pretty good day so far. I went out for my walk. I only did about 3.5 miles today. I kept it fairly short. I do anywhere from 3 to 5 miles depending on how I'm feeling. And I'm just saying, with this humidity, it's not even hot. Like the air feels great temperature wise when you go out. But even at 7 o'clock in the morning, it's like 95% humidity and it's incredibly hot. So I did that, came home, cooled off, stretched, took a shower, ate a quick lunch, and then went out to get my hair done and got my ears lowered, and he put some highlights through it to keep blending in where I had it done back in March. But they're like perfectly set up over there for social distancing because they're, instead of being like a big open room, it's individual. You walk into a hallway basically with these individual rooms, and it kind of looks like a little Italian villa. So it's like really cute too. But yeah, so I just got back from that. I forgot to warn him about my hair doing the outward flip on this side, but I'll go with it. And it's so muggy. Like, he put a mousse like product in my hair, so of course like that went and got tacky like as soon as I walked out the door. And yeah, I basically walked in the door, gathered everything up to come down and film. I gotta finish doing my homemakery things, but it's been a fun day. And Alex did a great job on my haircut. The color is fairly easy, I think. It's blonde with no gold in it, but the cut feels phenomenal. I am always amazed at how little you can take off and it changes the weight. So yeah, even with my super fine hair that does nothing. Other than that, what did I work on this week? This will be a fairly quick show and tell part of this here. So I finished my no name beanie. I told y'all it was already getting close, so I only did one row of camel stitch. Every time I tried it on, and I even popped it on my husband's head, it's gonna fit somebody with a larger head than me, but it's already down to here. So I just kind of took that a little too long. So went fairly simple there. I have been working on my granny squares some more. So I started to do a handful of 3Zs last week. And this another completed 3Z that I did. And I have started piecing some of these together after I border them. So that's a 2Z, and that's a whole new block right there. I did have some scraps down here, so I did go ahead and take just my scrap bucket upstairs with me, and I'm kind of working on them here and there and everywhere. Here, there, and everywhere. Yeah, so these are probably going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 long by the time I'm done. And I'll probably need 14 long, or 14 down, 14 rows, I think. So I got a while left to go, but progress is good. And everything kind of stacks up all nice and neat there. Really enjoying putting this together. I love scrappy projects, so seeing how everything kind of goes together is always kind of fun for me. I finished the knitting part of my vest. I actually finished it Tuesday and had meant to go block it, and Tuesday night and yesterday just did not work out how I expected. Sorry, when I go out I don't drink a whole lot of water before I go out, just enough to stay hydrated. So now I'm like dying. Once again, humidity. But I've got all the knitting part done. And I don't want to block this very hard, just very soft, wet blocking, just enough to get the edges to lay out straight, because what will happen next, and that's where we are. That's the inside. That's the outside. So next, we'll do the box pleats on these front shoulder pieces. And I need the back to lay out straight so I can attach the ruched pleated pieces to the back. And then there are crocheted border stitches that go around the whole vest and the armhole. So hopefully next week I will have this done and I will be ready to sit down and film a final recap of the interlacements and how I felt about it. And then we can start looking for what we want to do in September. So that got a lot of work. Actually, I'm going to leave this down here so I can drop it some water. The other thing I've been working on, and I forgot to double check my pattern here, but I don't have a picture of it. It's called the Uptown Poncho. And I printed it from the website, but I cut like a lot of the other stuff. It's free on the website, paid for online. But this is how far I've gotten. So there'll be a lace portion at the end and on the open side, I believe. And then you... Sorry, my mom's texting me. I sent her pictures of my hairdo. All right, so you're going to fold this in half. And I think you sew on this side. It kind of goes over like this, I think is how it is. But I'll have to double check it because it's like buttons, I think, is how they have it. I'm stuck on the shelf behind me. Yeah. So it kind of goes like that. But I've got to double check my measurements because I think it's a little bit longer than I intended. So I might stop a little bit short than the depth I wanted it to be and block it out, stretch the blocking short ways so it'll snug in the ends a little bit. But yeah, I'm doing the medium size on that one. It's a small, medium, large thing. Really enjoying this. This is a great... This portion of it is super mindless. It's the herringbone half double with the Denim Mist by it's Lion Brand Vanna's Choice and Denim Mist. The herringbone texture is obscured a little bit. You can see it, but it's not super sharp. But I've got, I think this part's supposed to be like 18 inches. So I got a little ways left to go on just the main structure point there. And that's my FOs and WIPs. So I do have a happy mail. Now I have a story to tell before I share my happy mail. So I tried to film this repeatedly to be up for Monday. But I'm having an online fight and phone call fight with USPS. I had a package go missing, and this is like the third or fourth package that's just never been delivered, and I've never had an issue getting a refund or anything like that before, but this package was a large Amazon Prime package. It's like a 10-pound box of stuff. It's got some meal replacement. If I don't feel like eating in the morning, like trying to force myself to eat makes me feel sick. So I frequently have like an Atkins shake or an Ensure shake, something that's got nutritional value to it and will keep me full until lunchtime. Especially days where I'm like today, I got back from walking and barely had enough time to eat. That would have been one of the times where I would have normally just grabbed a shake and left, and that way it would hold me over until I had time to actually sit down and eat. This package was marked as delivered in my mailbox, and there is no way this giant box would have fit in a mailbox. And Amazon immediately opened a complaint with USPS trying to figure out where this went, saying, hey, it wasn't delivered. And my post office, apparently, my regular carrier sub decided, I don't live here. I have no idea how you mistake my name for the previous owner's name, but apparently I don't live here. I'm the previous owner. Even though the other mail was coming here and she left other things for me here, she decided I don't live here. So she forwarded it to the people we bought the house from. Well, they only live like 3 minutes that way. And now their post office has lost it. So the whole time I was trying to film my Happy Mail video, I was getting phone calls from Amazon and USPS back and forth, trying to figure out where this package is and trying to confirm I do in fact live in my house and I have in fact been getting my packages here. And I think personally, she probably just didn't want to deliver a 10-pound package and it's on the roadside somewhere because she marked it as delivered, not as forwarded. So the tracking actually shows that this is a delivered package, and the postmaster at my office is like, yeah, there's no way that 10-pound box fit in your mailbox. There's just no way. So like, we know it wasn't delivered at the mailbox or in the mailbox like the tracking says. But she says she sent it on to be forwarded and it's never been rescanned. Nobody knows where it is. It's just like lost to the ethos. And I'm still getting calls like every couple of days. Just, we're still trying to find it. We're still trying to find it. But because the first person I talked to at Amazon opened a ticket with USPS, I can't get a full refund. I got a partial refund, but I can't get the rest of my refund until the USPS finally stops trying to look for this package. So I was getting very annoyed. I started the Happy Mail unboxing 12 times. I started filming it and got interrupted repeatedly with phone calls back and forth over this. And it finally got to the point you could tell how mad I was and how frustrated I was. It was like 3 hours trying to film a like 4-minute video. I was like, really? So I just gave up. So we're going to talk about my Happy Mail now. So more story time. Kim from Kim's Crochet and Knits posted a picture on Instagram a couple of weeks ago of a shawl or yarn she was going to use to start a shawl for a cow. And it's one of the loops and threads yarns that's only available in Canada. What made me think about the couple of people I've seen who have gotten this, which is the cottony silk, which was only available in Canada. So this is 7 ounces, 426 yards. It's a size 3 yarn. It's 60% polyester, 20% cotton, 20% silk. So it is very, very similar, even in the way it feels, to the Noro cotton that comes caked very, very similarly. It's a cotton silk blend. I think that one, though, is like 20% nylon, 20% silk, and 60% cotton, I think, is how that one is broken up. Anyway, even though this one is primarily polyester, it still feels super similar. So I messaged her. Well, actually, I left a comment and said, ooh, pretty. Hey, by the way, does your Michaels have the cottony silk? And then we arranged, I was like, I will send you like Hobby Lobby if you can score me some of that. And it's like, I don't care. Pinks, blues, and purples, like anything in that. Thank goodness she like didn't think I was just being weird, because I kind of just blurted on her Instagram picture there about it. But we arranged a swap. She got her package yesterday. I'm very, very excited to see what she thinks of her box. But she was opening her bag a day prize winnings. So I haven't heard yet whether or not she's officially opened my package yet. I know she was going to try to do a little sneak peek of it yesterday. Very excited. But yeah, so she was able to find me 2 of these. This is Ocean, I think. Ocean Blues. Sorry, label's upside down. And I'm thinking of an open poncho, open weight poncho, or maybe even a more like serape styled pullover. It's definitely light enough, and with the cotton and silk content still being at 40%, it's going to breathe really nicely in the spring summer here. So I don't want something that's going to be too dense that you still can't get air through your clothes. But that's what I'm thinking, is something in the maybe even like a Ruana like kind of pullover. I don't want anything that looks too like beach cover up kind of. I don't wear swimsuits. I don't go swimming, actually. If I had a personal pool, I probably would use it, but like I don't go swimming. But that's not all she sent me. Number 1, look at the pretty card. Ooh, 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 ooh. And it's pink foil. Yeah. Look at the shine. Ooh. I love foil. I think foil's awesome. We got some Post-it notes, and how cute are these? I have also not seen these at my Michael's. That I'm not going to discount. Could just be my Michael's. I haven't been in there as regularly as I normally am, because, you know, people are kind of gross. I got a utility knife, which is hilarious, because she had no way of knowing that this is one of my most misplaced tools on my desk. I have 2 that I love. One is the little friskers. It slips on your finger, and it's a finger blade. And it gives you excellent control for when you're doing itty bitty tiny cuts or trying to like correct something. I love that one. And then I've got like an Ergo X-Acto knife one. And then I have like 19 standard X-Acto style blades. And I can never find any of them. So this one I'm actually going to hang on my cubes until I have to open it, and then try to make sure I always put it back in the case, because this is a actual hard plastic case. But this one is also super cool. So like most of the ones I see, you just get like the standard X-Acto blade. But the blade like this and the blade like this one down here, I actually have used in the past to set score lines in wood blanks if I'm doing like wood burning to create a detail or something, especially when the detail is super, super fine. I've done a couple projects where that's just really helped me, because I've got a fine tip on my wood burning tool, and that kind of helps keep me in the groove, so I don't have a super steady hand when I write or when I draw anything out. So it actually, those really help me. So like if you've got a line that you're working on and it needs to be fairly straight, I'll come in with a blade like this and rock it down the line, just so I can create just enough divot for that fine tip tool to get in there. And then this one is really good, is a detail blade, just to create that little space. So like I did one that is yarn balls, And you can kind of come in and something like that helps you get the twist ply look of something like that. Anyway, she had no way of knowing that. That's one of those just like happy accident. I love craft knives. I just always misplace mine. And then the other thing she sent me is it's a vellum phrase stack pad, which once again, foiled. And it just has all sorts of little sayings and stuff. So I can use these with my punches or my dies for my Cuttlebug. Or they can just be torn directly out. They actually show that on the front cover there. So, awesome. These will be phenomenal. Like, yes, for cards, but I love using vellum on my scrapbook pages. So, I am very, very excited. Kim, thank you so much. And thank you so much for doing a swap with me out of the blue for just no reason. So this weekend we're like, I think gonna keep it pretty low key and stay around the house for the most part. I'm gonna be making a cake on Sunday because it's my birthday. I'm getting a year older, y'all. Yeah, so I'll probably, because with my dietary restrictions, like I don't want to go buy a huge cake because all I could eat is one piece. And yeah, I'm probably going to make myself either I'll redo the donut recipe I did a couple weeks ago for myself, or I might make a lemon blueberry cake for myself using almond and coconut flour. That was so good. So good. I'd made one a couple years ago for my birthday, and that one was a chiffon cake base though. That also means next week, if I remember, I can grab out the last couple kits that I got from Craftsy, because I showed you the cowl, and that was something like I just really wanted that. But the rest of the things I bought were supposed to be early birthday gifts, which I wouldn't let myself have until it was my birthday. So next week, I will be able to show you my birthday kits. I actually put them away in a box so I would not be tempted to break into them early. So yeah, that will be what I spend my weekend doing. Might order in dinner. I've really had a craving for sushi, so might order in sushi. None of our sushi bars are open for dine-in at all. It's only delivery or curbside pickup, so I might order some sushi and pick that up. I know we got one place we're planning on going for a little while, but that'll only be about an hour, so I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna be a whole 37. Yeah, other than that, I don't think I really have anything else for this video. I am going to film another walk down memory lane. This might be the last one because I don't think I have a whole lot of other things here anymore. I've gifted them or sold them. I mean, aside from like scrapbook pages, I don't think I have a whole lot left to share with you guys of old projects that I have around. Hopefully next week we'll have some really awesome finished objects, especially that vest. We'll have a wrap up of the interlacements. If there is a subscription box you want me specifically to look at to start in September, let me know. Leave a comment down below. Send me a message on Instagram. My contact information is always listed down below, along with any patterns that are available online. I hope I didn't forget anything, because I did forget my notebook when I came down here and I was too lazy to go back upstairs for it. Anyway, you guys take care. I love you, and I will see you all real soon. Bye, guys.